Hi Virgo, welcome to your festive season reading. We're in between Christmas and the New Year, and it's a time where we're sort of waiting for change, waiting for transformation, waiting for messages, or possibly wanting to send messages, which is what Mercury is all about at the moment. Mercury is your ruler. Mercury will be going retrograde on the 29th, so not long to go. You will feel a real slowdown then, but you will be trying to get in touch with your past really dramatically, or you'll be thinking a lot about your past. These readings I'm doing today seem to be influenced by the divine masculine. I often do my readings and get a divine feminine feel to them. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, we all have a masculine and female side, but today it's definitely divine masculine, and it's because we are now becoming more determined to reach our goals, or becoming less emotional and more pragmatic about the way we want to go ahead. Now, I've laid out the most beautiful cards for you, which I've only just recently received, so I'm getting to know quite well, but they just so fit in with what I've experienced in Virgo, in the Virgo readings in the past few months whilst I've been introducing my channel to you. And this is Virgo's dream, the Emperor and the Empress, him sitting on his throne with his Empress next to him. Now that's the Virgo's dream, whether male or female. Now sometimes you do get the wrong person sitting in that throne, and that is often the case, or has been the case, for the person that this reading is for. So you've either been with the wrong person, you've met your beloved, you've wanted your beloved, but you've given it up because of these reasons. Okay, so we're going to look at these. So wealth, you're very comfortable. A lot of Virgos are very comfortable, so this is resonating with someone who's fairly well established. It won't resonate with everyone, so it's not, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Someone who's possibly in a relationship, but a stagnated one, a relationship that isn't working, or someone who's in a job which is really bringing the worst parts of Virgo's character out, because it's made Virgo, whether female or male, a workaholic, because the money has become so important to Virgo. And here we've got the wealth card, and everything's flourishing. It seems to be all happy and wealthy and splendor around you, but that's all there is. There's no emotional strength in there, emotional happiness, because the Devil card shows that you've probably been I'm not saying looking at porn, or but having wishful thinking. Your partnership's been quite stagnated. The Devil card shows that everything is stagnant. There's too much reliance on material benefits, not enough spirituality, not enough love. And so Virgos in that situation, if this resonates with you, please like, share and subscribe. The Virgos in that situation have been so afraid of being judged, not only by people that know them, but also judging themselves. They've stepped out of line, they've done what they were not meant to do, and shown a different side to themselves that they don't want people to know. And this workaholic wealth collection of materialism has sort of taken over, and Virgo's been living a life of some sort of sadness, you know, with the doing really well in their job, completely full leadership, full progress, full control, but it takes everything out of them. And because their home life is not good, they're quite happy to give everything to their work. So, and as I said, they're scared of being judged. Well, Virgo has been going through, in the last 6 months, I would say, to a year, maybe a bit longer, has been going through a personal dilemma where their higher conscience has sort of started influencing their brain, and they literally cannot any longer ignore their feelings. They have met someone along the way that's quite different to what they're used to, quite possibly distant from them in terms of journey time, in terms of class, in terms of principles, in terms of spirituality. But here you can see two people coming together, and it doesn't really matter what they look like, what they are, where they come from. It's a complete beloved situation, because the higher consciousness, the spirituality of Virgo is making them jump to another realm now, where that materialism, that stagnation is no longer satisfactory. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. The fear of losing pentacles, of losing money, has kept them where they are. But they're beginning to think, you know, I've made it once, I could lose it and make it again, because the Lovers is more important to me. The element of love, the feeling of being loved, the feeling of wanting to be loved. And here we move on to a greater strength. Virgo developing a greater strength. Now here we've got the sort of Leo card, the strong lion card. So it could be a fire sign, it doesn't have to be a Leo, but whoever that is has put you on a journey, an emotional journey, where you're seeing things with a different eye. You're looking at the world with different eyes. There are cracks in that old world. You don't want that old world, however rich it is, however splendid it is. You'd be happy with an old pot, which has got the important things in it. Could be the pot at the end of the rainbow because you've done that journey to get there, or a pot full of water, which is the source of life. And we've got the rainbow look there, so it's like the pot at the end of the rainbow. You're on that journey to get your pot. You know what pot's going to make you happy. And Death card here shows total transformation, not only in the way you're thinking, but in the way you behave and in the way you want to go forward. So you start to change everything in your life. Death means the start of a new life, the start of a life to get your Emperor and Empress. I'm not saying that just love is going to be the only dominant factor, a change in the way you work, but we've had death twice. Look, it's really indicating that there's going to be a whole change of life here. So let's put the Emperor and the Empress together so you can see them. And here we have harmony, love, psychic healing, joy. So you are working now towards achieving your harmony, which is what you need for the balance in life. You know that you want things to grow. You're holding your hand out to the new person who maybe you will send messages to, or you will receive a message from during Mercury retrograde. Because the retrograde often deals with things in the past, returning, reconciliations. So if that's important to you, and Virgo, the Virgo card here is digesting things. That's what you've been doing, digesting reality, digesting realism, digesting your real needs, and finding that what you have had is not doing your body any good. It's not feeding you emotionally. You're not digesting what you had or have well. You have to get rid of it. You have to change it. You know that, and that's what you're going to do, because you want harmony, where things can grow through your fingers, through what you touch, the Midas touch. You get a balance in a relationship. You get the Stork, which is bringing a very happy family life. And If you don't have children, maybe you'll have children with this beloved. If you do have children, then your children and his or her children will come together to create a happy family life. Because look at this, roses and love and beauty and just splendor. We've got the dove there, we've got the heart there, we've got the sun there, we've got the moon there, and it's all so peaceful, and that's what you need. Peace and of course joy. And here we've got joy. Joy, what comes out of your mouth, out of that person's mouth, will not be horrendous language, which is possibly what you've been used to now, but it will be true, beautiful wording that's sympathetic, wording that's caring, wording that's really feeding your soul. And here we have complete and utter joy. We've got the bird singing, we've got the bird bringing a gift. It's just beautiful. So joy awaits, Virgo. Because your psychic healing has taken over, the devil has gone and you've magicked up the life you want in your head. You've not got it yet. You have to go forwards to get it. And the High Priestess has been helping you do that psychic healing, make that psychic healing work. And I think it's the High Priestess that you've sort of fallen in love with. The person that you care for is very spiritual, whether you're male or female. It's not the gender, it's the feeling, the elevation of spirituality, moving up to another way of thinking, caring about the universe, caring about civilization, caring about animals, caring about climate control, caring about the oceans, caring about people who live on the streets. You're going to have a completely different outlook to life. And as I said, you're the magician of your own fortune. This other person that is your person has been magicking this up also. So she's the magician, he's the magician, you're the magician, and all together you're going to create the magic that the sun will shine on, and the sunflowers and the heat and the happiness, and of course the world will be at your feet. The world is your lobster. Let's take some of my mini tarot cards, but I would like to look at 10, the psychic healing that's taken place, because I feel that's been the biggest change for you, and the one that is going to bring you your the true life you deserve and what you need. So you've been dreaming a lot about your beloved. You've been in a sort of another reality, just working, living a life that has been sort of materialistic, and your foresight has now taken you out of that and made you think there's more to it. There's more to life than this. There's a wisdom that I want to meet. There's a wisdom that I want to enter. And you've opened the channel to that, and it's now wide open, and you're instructing yourself and your psychic powers that you need to go there. You need to pass through that door. You need to pass that test. And going to the beloved card, which is now under there, it's shown that the magnetism that took place, the attraction, the kindred spirits, the soulmates, the relationship, the intimacy, the sort of talk which was respectful and caring and beautiful and artistic, sort of gave a metamorphosis to your cells, to your DNA, and changed it all, and that your body, your outer body, was no longer what was most important. What was important was the internal body, the soul, the heart, the harmony between all the systems of the body that you got with that beloved, and you found that addictive, and you found that you couldn't stay where you were in a sort of stagnating, ugly world, where you felt dissatisfied and emotionally unavailable or emotionally deprived. So the separation that has taken place between you and your beloved has now become the basis for reunification. You know you need to unite with that person to reach that higher frequency that your body really deserves. Your true self-love has now occurred. You didn't love yourself before. You didn't care. You just cared about the outer world. Now you love yourself, and you know that loving yourself is the key to having a lasting relationship with other people and making your life and their life beautiful. Let's look at my mini tarot because they speak volumes. Let's see what comes up for Virgo, and let's see if we get any repeat cards. Yeah, we've got the Star. We haven't had that before, but this is really a hope for better times ahead from you, wishing upon a star. All the wishes you have been making are now coming true. Can we have some more cards for Virgo, please? Some more cards for Virgo to give them direction for movement. And let's see if we get any repeat tarot cards. But your way forward is very clear, because you've experienced great sadness, great loss, great loneliness at having to give that beloved up, whether you betrayed that beloved because you did that, or it was just a necessity as you saw it. You were scared of being judged, or you felt money was more important at that time. You felt you'd let yourself down, you'd betrayed yourself, and that's what happened. Mental and physical breakdown. You might have carried on with work, you might have carried on with your plans, but they became failed plans, and you knew that they could not carry on any longer. So you started wishing upon a star, and the universe started listening to you and realizing that they had to move you out of this world, however materialistic and great it seemed on the outside. It wasn't good for you emotionally or for your body on the inside. Let's see what comes up now. That was your past cards. Can we have some more cards for Virgo and the person this is resonating with, please? Let's see who's going to be getting in touch with who, or what is going to be happening. Okay, so you're trying to overcome obstacles, you're trying to make changes. You realised that old life was no longer possible. And that if you've had financial success before, you can achieve it again. So even if there is a loss involved, you will make it again in a different life, in a different way, in a different world. When this life is over, you're saying to yourself, the next life will be much better. Yeah, and you're bringing a closure to this life. Slowly but surely. How long it will take, I do not know. Here we've got the Devil card. See, you know that you have to get away from those unhealthy overindulgences. So we've had that twice now. We have some cards for Virgo, please. Well, fate is on your side. You've been given the Chariot, and the Chariot to me, is one of the best cards in the whole deck, because you don't have to do anything. Fate is taking you to where you have to go. The changes are inevitable. You have no choice. Your horses are going left or right, and you have no choice. You're not doing the driving. The horses are doing the driving. And here at the bottom of the deck, they know this boredom, this unhappiness, this depression cannot continue. They know that that is going to do you no good and will make you ill. So it's important that those changes now take place, and the Chariot is taking you to where you need to go, which is towards celebration, excitement, harmony, stability. Balance in a relationship, which is something you've not had before. There was no balance. There was no respect. There was no beautiful talk. There was no love talk. It had stagnated. It had reached the end of the journey. Can we have some more cards for Virgo, please? For the Virgos, this reading is resonating with, please. When Mercury goes retrograde, your past is going to become so much more important. You're going to feel that the choice you made is absolutely incredible and imperative. The Hierophant has taken over. You've learned your practical lessons. You know that to get the life you want, you have to move forwards. You have to stop and say, put closure on the old life. Whether it's a job that's taking you miles away, far away, with no time to yourself, just constant work for who, I don't know. But it's saying that you're giving it the final push. You're changing things. You're giving it the final push. There's no way you can continue. And you're going to take that leap of faith into the unknown. Well, you know it's not the unknown. You know what it gives you. You know what it will give you. You know that's what you want. But you're taking that leap of faith and giving up on what you know to get what you know will be better for you. And you're going forwards with a proposal. If you're the male's going to be going forward with the proposal in this situation. And, you know, I'm not even dealing with it. It could be male, female, male, anywhere around. But someone's going to be proposing to someone, and it's going to be quite quick, because you know that this is what you want. And there's no more messing around. So it's going to be quite a shock to the other person, who's going to think you've gone and you're never coming back. Well, maybe you're still their person and they're waiting for you. But you will have a lot of explaining to do, Virgo, because they will feel very let down. There's absolutely something there that you're going to have to do a lot of explaining about. Because you kept them in the dark and you made them feel unwanted and you weren't able to commit, but yet you put your foot in to the mix and you didn't jump completely in, and the other person did, is what I'm getting. The other person jumped right in. But there'll be triumph over adversity, as the Ace of Swords is showing, because whether the other person accepts you back is another matter, but you will get to the point where you can triumph. You will have used your sword to get out of where you're going to go. You are, and there's triumph over adversity, and you will feel you're getting somewhere. Let's hope that there's a happy ending with that. Can we have some more cards for Virgo, please? I want 4 cards. messages are so important in this Mercury retrograde for you in this period up to May the 16th. Yeah. And you're going to get development with work. It might be you finish this job, get another job, or the job changes in type so it suits your life much better. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to be an old friend or an old lover that you're looking for. There's reconciliation with someone from your past. And you're leaving. You have to still deal with all those hidden agendas from your past. There will be lots of deceit, lots of arguments, lots of loss of money, but you're not going to care. You're going to still move forwards. Because you want your wishes to come true, and they will. And who you're going for is a capable, nurturing, practical woman or male, depending on who's who. I really do go with the cards and who's male, what shows as male or female, so forgive me regarding that. And there's going to be a passionate coming together here, a passionate situation where there will be you'll be an entrepreneur with this new person, whatever sign she is, whatever star sign, whatever rising sign, whatever moon sign. She will be the Queen of Pentacles to you because she will enable you to make money again, and you will show great passion in that relationship, but also leadership together, and you'll be very entrepreneurial together. So there'll be money to be made, possibly more money than you're giving up. So don't worry about what you're giving up, because what's coming is going to be much greater and better. And it will nurture and feed your soul, which is so much more important. 3 more cards, please. I just want to fill up one more line. And then we'll go to some other cards, Virgo. Happy New Year to you. It's going to be a good one. If you push yourself forwards. I don't think your Christmas will have been very, very merry. From what I'm reading here, who this resonates with. There have been touches of sadness to it, I'm afraid, sadly. There's a massive transformation taken in your life, as the Death card shows, and we've had that before. So that's a repeat card, and so there's no getting away from that. Bottom of the deck here, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is showing fantastic financial stability at the end of that transformation. And the Page of Pentacles, we're getting so much Pentacles. Such good news is coming through to you, or you will get new good news as you stick to your goals. You become loyal, you become practical as to what you need. I'm going to go for 3 more of these. Bottom of the deck, we've got complete happiness, feeling of coming together, commitment, contentment. But you have to go through all this heartache to get there. I think we'll go for 3. Let's put that there. There. Victory, triumph, and success. You're on your way. So it looks like that other person's gonna accept you and go like, where the hell have you been? And if you ever do that again, I'm gonna hit you over the head, or hang off that bridge and shout out what I feel. I can see a great big bridge and a massive river. Well, it's yeah, massive river. Massive bridge, something that's connected you together, and The sea is also important. Can we have another card for Virgo, please? One card for Virgo. Come on, one card for Virgo, please. Important message for Virgo. The Queen of Wands. It could be a Sagittarius lady, fiery, passionate, good-hearted, and you're going to be very busy, both of you, making money and happiness together. Let's take some of these now. See what comes up for you here. Leave that stagnated life behind. Move to beauty and happiness. And cherish every moment. Some important messages. I think there were really loads of messages between the two of you. And that's why the messages is so important. Something, lots of text messages. Yeah, you're going through the garden and the gate to get to somewhere beautiful. So once you're through that garden and that gate, it's all going to be beauty all the way, and they're going to be very caring connections going on. Something you've not had before, properly, at all. Action on your part is required. And the Chariot, there we've got the horses on the Chariot. They're taking you, really. There's not much you can do about it. Goddess of the Moon. Is it a new moon, full moon? That's going to be important to you on this journey. It's a very important journey. The Heather Bridge I was talking about. Oh, gosh. Don't know why I saw a bridge. But there is a big bridge, or a bridge. You're going to go like, it's amazing. You're going to have a wonderful life together. You're not going to stop being a workaholic. You're not going to just stop wanting to work, but you're going to have a different way. There's going to be, there's a lot of healing going on. Archangel Uriel is your angel. There's going to be a lot of anxiety at the moment for you, Virgo, because you're doing something which was not expected, which was not normal, which was not expected of you at all. But you've got no choice, and you're going through a lot of hardship at the moment. How long this will take, I don't know, to reach your paradise, your absolute amazingness, which is what you need and want. And you won't stop till you get it. Woman holding a coin. So there is money at the other end. All this indicates that a woman's taking a lot of money off you at this present moment. Or you will make money with the new person. And the world. You've got the world at your feet. And we've had the world before. So really the world is your lobster. If you push yourself forward now. Yeah, you might have financial constraints for a little while, which is so different to the materialism you're used to. But don't worry about that, because it's all temporary. Because the daughter romance is much more important than those financial constraints. It's all going to change. And daughter spirit's going to help you. Let's put that there. Daughter spirit is really going to help you. If you've got anyone in spirit, they're going to help you. Because there's a broken heart you have to mend. The other person that is in this has had a real broken heart because of all this, and you have broken their heart, possibly broken your own as well. So that journey is to fix that heart. There you are, man holding a heart, so you are going to fix it. Yes, you are. And there's lots of adjacent possibilities when you get to that point. And there's going to be a lot of rest and rejuvenation, which is something you have not had. You might have rested, been so broken, no real rest. Your poor body's being pushed and pushed and pushed to the max. All for money, all for materialism. The archangels are definitely on your side. They're healing your chakras, which have been badly damaged. And they're healing them because they want you to go through that door to personal healing and happiness. It's so important, that door to romance, that door to repairing that broken heart. Gosh, we've got the angels really working for you. Your heart chakra is being worked on as well. Yeah, there's nothing but goodness, Virgo, for you. Your strategy, you're putting your strategy in place now. In the olden days, they used to write messages with feather pens. You'll be writing a message, I don't know, letter or text message, but you'll be writing a message or receiving one. I think it's you writing one. You go in there, you send in the message. I just want a few more of these cards for Virgo, please. Contract. And you'll make a contract, a blind contract, because you will go into this relationship without any questioning about it. It's something that you really want, and you won't even need to use your eyes, because it's the feeling, your instincts, your positivity, and it's so balanced that the contract will be what you want. And there'll be a lot of envy, possibly from your past life, but a lot of envy because you're so happy, and there's going to be great attachment and no masks. No masks will be worn. Patience. The other person's shown great patience, which is something that you really admire. And the Magician and the Mirror, you've magicked it all up. This is the Magician card, and you've magicked it, you've wished it, and you're getting it. I can't stop taking these cards for you. Angel of Strength. It's pushing you through. Could be a fire sign, as I said, a Leo, Sagittarius. We've had that twice. A man holding a coin. So don't worry, woman holding a coin, man holding a coin. You're definitely making money. And what's most important is you might have financial constraints. You might have to give up money, but you will be holding coins again, and so will she. You will have the angel of love over you. So there's so much love coming for you if you take that leap, if you jump like the fool into that. There's just so much love, and there will be so much appreciation. There's no appreciation of you as a person right now. No gratitude. That person, whoever you're going to, is a thinking woman, a woman who cares about her environment, about other people, about people that need help. And you're leaving someone that's been quite deceitful, I'm sorry to say, in comparison. And the angels are just so supportive of you, taking you right through on this journey with your chariots. You've got no choice. One more card. One more message, one more insight. Ooh, there'll be an angel of balance there. There'll be a lot of balance in that new relationship, and there will be victory, massive victory. So I think she's going to go, yep. She's going to look at you like Archangel Ariel is looking at you. And guys, I believe you. I believe you. Have a brilliant New Year's Eve, Virgo, and a very happy New Year to you. Maybe New Year's Eve won't be so celebratory, but your year will be. You will have time to celebrate. You will have time to look into someone's eyes and go, this is what I've worked for, this is what I've come for, and this is what I've got. Happy festive season.